Hello dancers, and welcome to day 4 of our Corona Quarantine daily vlog. Teacher Joel here with a little short story for you to begin the vlog. A few years ago, maybe quite a few years ago, Claire and I were still competing and we wanted to raise our level of dancing. We heard about something called visualization and we thought we'd sit down one evening and try it out and see what it would do for us. Well, short story is, after about 2 figures, we got stuck. Got through our waltz natural turn and into our overturn spin turn, and we couldn't get through our turning lock to the right. And it really made us wonder, how well did we actually know our routines and how well did we understand what it is that we were doing? Well, in this vlog, we're going to go through some simple steps that you can take here at home, because we're all quarantining at the moment, to better visualize your dancing. And it could be whether it is at newcomer level, at a gold level, or all the way up to an open amateur championship level. So, step number 1, write down your routine. Take a scrap piece of paper and go through and write out your routine. Say, for instance, we're working on our waltz routine. I could be writing whisk, chassé from promenade, natural turn, spin turn, reverse turn, double reverse spin. Yeah. Even if you don't know the proper names of the figures, it really doesn't matter. You could be crossing foot thing, going sideways thing in promenade, turning to the right thing. It doesn't really matter as long as it's really clear for you. Second thing, when you're writing that down, make sure you write down the timing. Yeah. So, for instance, in our waltz routine, it would be 1, 2, 3 for the natural turn. The whisk, and then for the chassé, 1, 2, and 3. And you keep on going through the routine. Whether you're doing tango, it could be slows and quicks. Same thing with slow fox and quick step. But just write it out beside each figure. The next thing that I want you to do is also write within that routine, is it along the long wall or the short wall? And just put those as headings. Once you have that piece of paper ready and you've gone through it and you've already thought about that, which would take a few minutes at least, you're ready to go on to step number 2. And that is actually getting up onto whatever little space that you have available to you and walking through your routines. First thing I want you to do is be able to establish your line of dance. Right now, this way towards the window is my line of dance. And I'm going to go through my waltz little basic routine here in front of you. So we started with our whisk, so it looks something like this. 1, 2, 3. Then the chassé from promenade. 1, 2, and 3, followed by my natural turn. 1, 2, 3, followed by my spin turn. 1, 2, 3, and I have a reverse turn, but I'm going to bump to the sofa, so I'm going to move myself over. Reverse, 2, 3, and I've got my double reverse. I'm going to move away again just to give myself some room. 1, 2, and 3. Go through that a few times, and if you need to shuffle and reset yourself just like I did, no big deal. No need to hurt the sofa or a coffee table or bump into a wall or a window. After you've done that a couple times, pay more attention to your alignments. Now, this is really specific about our ballroom or our traveling dances, not so much for our Latin dances unless they're traveling. But here, I want to make sure that when I establish my line of dance, that I know here's my diagonal wall. And I really check to make sure that I understand that. Here, my whisk, 1, 2, 3. Then I'm traveling down the line of dance, 1, 2, and 3. Keep on going, especially for figures like the spin turn, which are a lot more challenging in terms of alignments. Here's my 1, where am I finishing? Diagonal center. 2, where am I finishing? Diagonal center against the line of dance. 3, so forth and so on. This will take some time, but trust me, this little bit of homework will pay dividends when you're actually getting into our final action, which would be visualization. Once you've physically gone through that, I'd like you to try it with music. So if I play some music here and go through the same sort of idea, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, spin, turn, 2, 3, reset, 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 reverse turn, and 1, 2, 3, reset, and then 1, 2, and 3 for my double reverse. Now you've tried this with music, without music, you've gone through your alignments. Let's turn that off. And now, once you've already physically gotten that practice, then you can decide to either sit down or stand up and actually try the visualization. Now, the first thing that usually is the most easiest way of visualizing is for you to think about someone else going through your routine. So it's very similar to you watching a YouTube video of a dancer dancing your routine, or you could pretend to watch Teacher Joel or Teacher Clara dancing your routine. You just go through that. What does that whisk look like when Teacher Joel dances the whisk, or Teacher Clara? Yeah? And then what does it look like when they dance the chasse from promenade? And go through methodically. Yeah? Making sure that the person that you're watching dancing is doing the correct alignments, the correct step numbers, as well as the correct timing. Once you've gone through that over and over and over, now here is the final level of visualization. And that is to try to put yourself into a first person versus a third person visualization. First person meaning that you are actually now feeling like you are going through the routine yourself. Yeah? And that's a real challenging thing, and it does take time. Sometimes what helps is also trying to visualize that you're back at the ballroom. Say, for instance, here I am standing here. I'm facing diagonal wall, but I'm also facing the windows. I do my whisk, I'm still towards the windows, I'm traveling towards that front door over there, chasse, into my natural turn. Once I finish my natural turn, I can see myself, and I'm now looking down towards the water station, and the front door is at my back. Yeah, and you go through that as well and use your memories of being at the ballroom to help guide your visualization. Once you're super awesome at doing these basic ideas of amount of steps, the alignments, and the timing or the musicality, then you can play some music and go through it over and over in your head. As you become even better and better and more competent at it with a lot of practice, you can start adding more layers of technique. Whether it's rise and fall, so the sensation of rise and fall, the sensation of CBM or rotation, even the sensation of swing, or even the sensation of extension and reaction with your partner. Yeah? And that partner piece is probably the final piece with the visualization ladder, in the sense that when you can visualize yourself dancing with your dance partner and get all of those stimuli working within your head, rise and fall, rotation, energy, movement, and even what I talked about in day 2 of the vlog, breath, that's really where you want to go to. Yeah, but this is going to take a long time. Don't beat yourselves up. It's going to take days and days and hours and weeks and weeks. And well, who knows, with this whole coronavirus going around, we might just have that time. So let's make the most out of it while we're here at home, taking care of ourselves and being healthy and safe. And I believe that's it for now. As usual, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, or wherever that button is. Like it, hit that like button, and please type in your questions or comments in the comments section below, or even email us if you have our direct email. That's it for now. Teacher Joel saying be safe and stay healthy. Bye for now.